Hi and welcome to my tutorial on how to render. So, some of you may not know how to render, you maybe don't know the settings or something like that. I will help you in this tutorial, very basic tutorial. So now I have a clip here, not so cool. It's Mr. Sprite, so I will link to his channel. He's good. He's really good. So yeah, now you press on composition and then add to render queue, and you will get the render queue. So what is the render queue? Well, is the queue what you're gonna render. So if you want to render many stuff, let's say you have two clips, then you can just add to render queue, so you render two stuff at or simultaneously after each other, so you don't have to come back and do all kinds of stuff. So now you press render settings here. If you press that, you will see quality, resolution. Just leave it at best quality and full resolution. The size should be the size of your composition, and use OpenGL render. If you want your graphics card to do some of the work, just accelerate a bit, then you press on that button. So if you want to use your graphics card a little bit, then you can press that. So yeah, that was the first setting. Now comes the more important one. Press on lossless here, output module, and the format. The first format I'm going to show is AVI or AV or something like that. The video output, you just leave it at this. You don't need to know. This is channels RGB, red, green, and blue. Depth, you only millions of colors, and pre-multiplied, yeah, just leave it at that. The format options is the most important. So the video codec, if you choose none, it will automatically be uncompressed, and that means it's the best setting ever possible. There's no better than that, but you will get extremely big file sizes, so be careful there. You can use codecs, different ones here. If you have installed one, you can just choose it and yeah, use it, but AVI isn't ideal because it's too big of a file size. You get like 50 gigabytes and stuff if you make a short clip or something, so it is pretty good. But the next one, F4V, that is, I think is flash. I don't know. It's FLV is flash, but I don't know. So F4V is another format. It uses H.264, which is a pretty good video codec or encoder. And here we come to bitrate. Bitrate is really important. Target bitrate, just crank both up to the highest if you want to. It's megabytes per second, so every second the file size will be almost 300. If you, not always 300, but you can say that because it's, if you want 10, let's say you're making a really long movie, like 1 hour or something, then you want to do like 12 or something, so 12 megabytes every frame or every second or something like that. So yeah, I always crank it up to 300, so it's the best quality. So just press OK. So yeah, that's HT264. Now everybody, yeah, here JPEG sequence. If you want to have a sequence of pictures, like the individual pictures or frames, then you press on this JPEG sequence, but it still isn't the best quality, so you want to press on PNG sequence, and that is the best. So format options, yeah, there isn't any. It's just pictures, uncompressed pictures, and yeah, I can show you how it works. just like that. Choose your output, and then render. Just wait. I'll just render like, there we go. So yeah, you see it creates a bunch of frames, and these frames make up a movie. Pretty simple, but yeah, now if you want to, if you install QuickTime, which is from Apple, so you can use QuickTime. It's also H.264, but you can use a bunch of different stuff. So PNG sequence, the best, but in a format of QuickTime. So yeah, probably the best to use would be F4V, the highest bitrate there, or AVI if you have the storage capacity to use uncompressed. And many times when you do like motion tracking, you will use PNG sequence because it's the ideal for that situation. So yeah, and the last thing here, output to, you just press it and choose your file name like hello, and then let's see here, AVI, no, there we go, and you can use OpenGL render, and then render, and then wait till it renders. So you see it goes much quicker, you can almost see it in real time. But a thing is, if you press on caps lock, it will not show you the rendering, but it will still rendering. So if you press caps lock, it will be better for you, because you don't need to refresh every frame on the screen. So that's just a tip. So yeah, hope you can render good stuff, or yeah, and thank you for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Check out other videos on my channel. Goodbye.